If Charlie's head exploded, didn't that just completely ruin their entire plan if this was a plan? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm gonna make this pretty quick. I said I wasn't gonna make another Charlie Kirk video, but after my last video, the comments I got, here we are. Number one, folks are talking about like, hey, how much did you get paid? Who visited you? Well, I wish I was that important where somebody had to approach me, pay me to go ahead and change my narrative and just get into other conspiracies, all of that stuff. Nobody cares about me, guys. I'm trying to be as honest as possible on this channel, just analyzing stuff the way you do and just telling you my personal thoughts. Nobody knows exactly what's going on. I don't, you don't either. We're just using some of our training experience, common sense, let's just say, and analyzing stuff. I've seen the Range Day Bro, great job. The Valhalla Tactical, Jesse on Fire. These guys are doing a great job. PBD podcast. A lot of folks out there doing a great job questioning everything. So I'm doing the same thing. We don't have to all say the same thing, but we're on the same side questioning what's going on here. What the hell happened to Charlie? I love that guy. But just because I'm talking about something a little bit different than you do doesn't make me as some person who just got paid to talk some lies to you. That's not the case here. But anyways, I want everybody to explain this to me. I don't care how big of an expert you are. If you're in the field, you're not in the field, it doesn't matter. I want you to explain this to me. The official narrative, Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck from the front. I'm only talking about the shot here. I'm not talking about who did it, who was behind all of this stuff. Okay, the FBI definitely needs to release some information. So we're all actually not speculating on a bunch of stuff here and we can get some of the truth here. Definitely Cash Patel needs to release some information at least. I understand when investigators can't release certain information when things are ongoing, but we need some information on this one. Anyways, what I'm talking about is shot placement only. Did it come from the front, like the official narrative states, or did it come from the side, like a lot of people are talking about on the internet, and I was one of them?
Yes, I did. I was watching a report by what appeared to be a very rational and specific ex-military gentleman from Turkey that was talking about the forensics.
This guy?
Yeah, this is the guy. No,
Yeah.
there's another.
But after further analyzing the videos that we have, I was like, you know what? Charlie may have gotten shot from the front. And I know the whole entry wound doesn't make sense. Yeah, it is a little larger. It looks like it may have been an exit wound of a smaller caliber. And how the hell did 30-06 not go through his body? I get it, but you know, we don't know what kind of caliber it was, and frangible ammunition should not be going through. A lot of questions still to be answered. But I'm gonna ask you this question, and I want you to answer me this. Everybody. Could the shooter possibly control the terminal effects of his shooting, of his round on target? What I'm asking is this. If I'm shooting something at something, can I possibly control how that meat, flesh target is going to react to my caliber that I'm shooting? Impossible. I can't, you can't, nobody can. So if the shooter was on the right side and shot Charlie in the back of the head, and the whole decoy of Tyler Robinson or whoever the hell was on the rooftop, which there's overwhelming evidence, a lot of people have seen somebody on the rooftop. And then we've got a video of Tyler Robinson jumping down, whether he had the rifle or not, that's another story. But the official narrative says that the shot came from the front. Now, if this is some big conspiracy.
Now I'll go into, Pat, the what if. You know what? Maybe this guy was radicalized. He's up there. He's going to take a shot. And then he sees the shot. He sees what happens. Everybody's going bonkers. And he runs off the roof.
That was the plan. Well, how the hell did the shooter from the right, the secret assassin from the right, actually control what was going to happen to Charlie's head? What if his head was going to explode? Which at times with a rifle caliber that's going 3,000 feet per second, 2,500 feet per second, goes zipping through. Yeah, you actually do miss a chunk of your skull. Even with a 5.56, devastating effects on target. Sometimes, sometimes not. If Charlie's head exploded, didn't that just completely ruin their entire plan if this was a plan? I'm just simply asking questions. Hey, you know what? Let's just do an assassination over here. We're going to put a decoy up here. Hey, we're going to tell everybody he got shot from the front, but hey, assassin, you're going to be on the right side. You're going to take him out. But nobody's going to know that you were there. But make sure that round goes clean through him so it looks like the shot was coming from the front. Impossible. It makes no sense to me at all. So you tell me if I'm being completely ridiculous here or not. That's why, guys, like I'm telling you, I thought it was from the side. After going through a bunch of stuff, I'm like, guys, it just doesn't make sense because you cannot control the terminal effects on target. You just can't. So what's happening here? What would have happened? Like, and can you imagine? There's a million people out there. There's got to be somebody out there, somebody around Charlie's circle. You can't control them. I don't give a damn how big of a government you are. You cannot control everything. All right. Once in my last video, I said, once that bullet left that barrel, the rifle's barrel, it's over. You cannot control the outcome. Somebody would be out there talking right now. Somebody around that. Yeah, I saw him. He was missing. He was bleeding from the side of the head. He definitely had a shot placement to his head. Somebody would have said something. There's no such thing. We don't see it. I'm telling you, if this was some conspiracy where Charlie's shooter was played, like Tyler Robinson or whoever was on the rooftop, it's like, hey, you know what? I want you to get on that glass and I want you to shoot him right before he takes a shot. Somebody else from the right takes a shot. Tyler's like, holy crap, what's going on? And takes off running, because that's another conspiracy theory. And then now the government, whoever is telling us, hey, you know what? He was shot from the front by Tyler Robinson. Nobody knew what was going to happen to his head, shooting from the side. Impossible. That's why I'm not buying this shot from the side story. I just can't get on board with it. Even if the entire internet is against me here, I have to be honest. No, nobody's visiting me, guys. Nobody's paying me. I wish I was that popular. I got under 30,000 subscribers on here. Nobody cares about me. I have some training, some experience in the field of firearms, ballistics, law enforcement. I'm just sharing my personal thoughts. I am emphasizing this. I don't know. You don't either. That's it. All right? We're on the same side. We're trying to find the truth. If we all just thought the same way, we would never advance and figure things out. I'm just offering a little bit different perspective. I'm not taking the side of some government or some people or some entities. No, I'm just sharing what I'm thinking. Continue to question this. Continue to bring out more evidence, different perspectives, so we can all just look at it from outside the box on this one. That's what I'm saying. Shooter couldn't have controlled the terminal effects on target. Therefore, this whole let's shoot him in the head secretly from the right doesn't make sense, because that would just derail the entire conspiracy if Charlie's head would have blown off, because nobody could control that. That's what I'm thinking. Please answer me that question. I want to know your thoughts, and that's it. I'm going to end this video right here. I look forward to chatting with you guys in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it. Trying to build this channel up. And Instagram, Copper Kaya. So guys, I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe out there.